So I've not done one of these in a while, so I thought I'd take the pound dollar and have a closer look and show the things that I see. And one thing that I've been looking at for a while are areas of compression like we have here. And we have the compression, but price doesn't cut down through it, it decides to go upwards. So that makes this a very important decision point here, which is in there. I'll put it in roughly at the moment, which is in that area there. And let's have a look down on the hourly chart. It's actually further in. I think I really marked where this was. We'll just say there on the 15 minutes because it's a nice clean candle, which is the very front edge of this compression. Go back to the 4 hour and you can see long before this stuff happened here, I mean you see this, you see what the market's doing there where it's coming up and it's removing all of the sell orders that are here. Every time this comes upwards, it's taking all the sell orders out from above, all the way down to this area here where we're expecting it to rise potentially, and this compression here shows you it's very, very likely to happen. And sure enough, that's exactly what happens when price comes down here, and there's this fantastic move straight up through the compression. Practically preordained by the market, and you can see the place to get in actually. This is just this crappy feed that I'm on at the moment. Don't worry about that. This break here. Oops. Well, yeah, that'll do. So price comes up above this point, pops up here, and then you look to enter when it comes back down to the kind of main decision to break that, which is back down here in the return. Bearing in mind you've come into this area, so you're looking for reasons to go long. You can go right in there. You see this gap here. You know, you could be pretty sure. Well, not pretty sure, but you know, if you're going to look for somewhere to enter long, look in this area, and sure enough, price comes down into that and fires away. So yeah. Anyway, that's the way upwards, and then once it's up at the top, I've been looking in each of these areas here to see if there was somewhere where it might turn around, and I didn't see so much in the way up, but we got up to this one, and I was starting to look at price action here where it started to flatten off and it looked like it was potentially going to turn. So moved in closer, and what was it I noted? I think it was it this? I can't actually remember now, but I've been watching this for a reason to go short, and I think it was up here actually, where if we look in there, up here, so let's move down, where did I short? I shorted up here. Yeah, so I saw this strong move down, and so when it came back up to the area that caused this move down, which is back up here, so up there, I entered short, but I was already short here because this was up, down, and we had a Quasimodo up here as well. So my next entry, so I took some out here, and when I saw this high here, I took some more out down inside this when I saw these pretty obvious buys going in. So it came up here to the top again, and looking where it dropped on news today, which was here, pretty much this area is the decision at news. The news event was kind of here, so I was looking for this area, really up, anywhere up in this area, just might close the gap and turn around for somewhere to go short. and we come up along there, and we came into this area, and I switched to the 5 minute, and I saw these two candles here. I'm like, yeah, someone big is selling there. So I placed a couple of sell orders. I took the first one out down here, just reached there, and the second one's still running now, as you see. If you wanted a more conservative entry, well, you have a couple of options. You have the still pretty aggressive, seeing this low here, this area here, seeing that broken there. So you see this broken, and then it comes up, and you see these cells here. So you could get in at this point, or you see this area getting broken here. Boom. So you can wait for it to come back up to the decision to break this area, which is actually here, which just made this big move down, and then when it comes back to there, you see another couple of things selling. So there was lots of signs there that the market was gonna drop lower, without any need for any Fibonacci's or anything of that sort. Not required for confirmation or anything. You just have to see where these important decisions are made, and how this stuff all fits together. Interestingly enough, this is a fake out. So what's happened down here is we have this big drop and an obvious area where the momentum down has finished, which is here. Dun, 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 dun. So you can see the momentum finished there, and it got broken upwards. So this is where I was looking earlier today to take an entry back in here. And price came back down, comes back to here, it fakes it, and off it goes to exactly where you'd expect it to go, which was here. So you can flip this around. I think people call it going coast to coast, where you take a trade down, see the other way, and you take it all the way back up again. Interestingly, this is faked, which makes this level here a Quasimodo. Low, high, lower low, higher high. Might come down here, and we might have a reaction from there. There's not, because we're now down to, well, let's see, now we can. Where you want to look for an entry here, it's very close, so it might not be the best Quasimodo in the world, but it is a nice strong move up. So I'm going to look further down on the 1 minute for potential entry point on this Quasimodo. So you see there's the low, high, the lower low here. There's not really, it's not much at that level. It's down pretty close. I mean, you would, if you saw it happen, you would think it was double bottom, if it does happen. But there is a, it's actually been tested, but there's an FTR in here. So price has shot up, it's had a pause, and it's gone again up. It gets retested here. The decision to do that is actually down there. Now we're getting really small with stuff, so it's not always tradable, but then this is down close to your Quasimodo level. Yeah, that's it. That's the stuff I see on here. On the larger scale, I mean, I guess we have this break up here into the gap, and it's come down, and we have this FTR here. Further down, this is the decision to push higher, so you can watch there and see what happens too. Alright, that's it.